Hey there, before the video starts, are you looking to get your account reviewed? If so, it's real simple. All you gotta do is head to the IdleOn toolbox, click on the Data tab, scroll down to Profile Management, go ahead and copy that link provided, and make sure you hit Upload My Profile. Once you see the green check mark, you're good to go. Then just drop by our Discord, The Vault, go ahead and scroll on down to the IdleOn Account Reviews text channel. You can go ahead and drop your link there with a little blurb on what you'd like us to focus on, and we're happy to get to you when we can. And now, enjoy the video. What is up, YouTube? Will here, back again with another IdleOn account review, this time for Springtrap, who's a fellow IdleOn content creator and streamer over on twitch.tv. Check them out. They are a fantastic content creator. Gotta spread the love. Now, we're going to go into a general account review today, and oh boy, we are already diving into, like, icon vomit. Icon vomit. Before I do anything, before I even, like, speak out of my ass, I need to check a couple things. Fuck, goddamn it, Baff, I hate you. Okay, so you do have that, you do have that. Okay, good, good, good. Prayers-wise, where are you at? Just I needed my quick kind of overview. Okay. Okay, I can make this work. All right, I know what I'm doing now. So, top of the list, you are running passive cards, okay? As a skilling, because you have skilling mastery from Rift. So if you don't know, in Rift, you have skilling mastery, right? It makes X cards related to skilling passive, if you didn't know. So the only one you don't have passive right now is your fishing, which this is very easy to bump. Once you pass the 300 total level, you can get it. But the rest of them are passives. So if they're passive cards, they're being, as they say, passively applied. You can swap them out for literally anything else. So swap out your passive cards for active cards. Next, your VMAN, missing 2 star signs. This is actually pretty critical on VMAN, especially if you're going to be doing like any kind of star sign doubling down the line. You do want to get these up and about. I do see you have infinite star signs, but given the age of your account where you're at, I doubt you have full-blown infinite star signs across the board. So you do want to assign your star signs. Assign your star signs on your VMAN. Let's take a look. And you've got to do the same for your DK, your secondary Siegebrigger, and your ES. Yeah. So on F, your toons. Next on the list, let's see. You're running a Blunder Hill set while you're doing leaks. This is only beneficial for 50. So swap this out for literally any other card set. Okay? Looks like you need to be running TranQi on your VMAN as well, so I'll make a note of that. Swap your card set on your first SB and equip TranQi on your VMAN. And this is a nice review, not a roast. No, if you wanted a roast, this would have been nuclear to start. This would have been a nuclear start. Let's see. Okay. This is fine for now. You've obviously got vials you could be doing. So, but let's take a look here. So, top of the list, Obols. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. You have the right idea with the dice squares. You have the right idea, okay? But the rest of this, no. No, 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 no. Early on, you just want to get drop rate. You can get POP Obols by farming Giga Frogs in World 1. It's the last map in World 1. Equip everybody with silver POP Obols. These guys right here. You want everybody to have a full set of drop chance, okay? Farm those out. It's going to be a huge difference for the early game for you. I want you to... Oh yeah, so you will notice a difference when you start getting that up. Another thing. You're missing Royal Sampler on 2. Your VMAN and your DK. You're also not equipping Skilled Dimwit on a majority of your account. So you're leaving quite a bit of skill efficiency on the table. Does that skill XP look scary? Absolutely. It is not how it seems, though. It's additive, not multiplicative. Okay? It's an additive value, not a multiplicative value. So the best way I can describe it... We're going to whip out a calculator for this. So if you have 500, okay? And I'm subtracting from 500... You're still leading 404. It's not like you're losing all of it and you're left to 4% total gain. It's actually more beneficial in the long run to lead this. Like, it's a minuscule amount of reduction here. It's genuinely a minuscule amount of reduction. So you want to get Skilled Dimwit Prayer equipped on everyone. Also the same with Royal Sampler. Yeah. Royal Sampler equipped on everyone. All right, on to PO boxes before equipment. Okay, you're more or less doing what you need to. I'll give you that, but obviously you're neglecting quite a few of them here as well, so... Definitely want to work on your PO box some more. Like, they are really, really, really important. If your goal's like, hey, I need better prints or multi-cure, boom, utilitarian box. I mean, getting drop rate on everybody for crystal spawn chance and drop rate's really, really nice. Food is great for the boost held, the early, boost effects from it. Like, there's, PO boxes are really important. So, work on your PO box investment. All good, Haru. See you in a bit. But overall, not too bad. Yeah, because you are focusing at least on these other ones of what they should be doing. So chopping, smith, you know, all the likes. You are doing that, which is good. All right, on to equipment. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Wow. It's just so all over the place. I'm so stunned. Honest to God. It's not that bad. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just Jesus. This is like ADHD brain, like all over the place. So, okay. Couple things. We're going for Void? No, you want to skip past Void at this point. Yeah. For where you're at, you wanna be going towards Divine, but troll early. Definitely troll early. So that's what the standard is going to be. I want you to push for troll armor on everyone. You get the void set bonus. I mean, you can, absolutely. I'm not saying that's the thing, but it's a matter of, like, proper equipment-wise. You're salt locked? I'm sure you are. Early salts suck ass. Early salts suck mad ass. For, like, piece of advice straight out the gate, and you are kind of working on it, ditch these fucking tarantulites. They're trash. Ditch that shit. Ditch the little wooden katana. Go kill Glunko. You're missing out on 15% total damage, which just compared to some stats. So go kill Glunko a couple of times. He's not like a weekly iteration boss. I think he's a top of the hour boss. So you can farm him out. Definitely get Slimy Necklaces on everybody. 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes. Because what I do see is you do have the Cheezor Scarf. The Cheezor Scarf is way better. Way better. Way better than anything else you have. So if you can't remember to do your Cheezor fights, and if you get lucky on that, you just farm Cheezor. So Cheezor is the World 3 boss. So just doing the World 3 boss over and over and over again, you'll be able to farm him. Yeah. It's way better. Plus, you're going to need this for the end game necklaces anyway. So definitely you can farm it out. Like if I check, I still got mine up here. It's bosses cards. Yeah, you can get Shizor's Blanket 1 in 313 on Chaos, so 1 in 1,000 on base, and it's, yeah, like you can easily farm this out on even hard ones, so definitely want to do that. Food-wise, I mean, you're fine. You're still working on survivability, more or less. Are you working on Serrated Rex Rings for everybody? Because they're way better than your steel bands. I'll tell you that now. Because if not, you want to be getting Serrated Rex Rings on everybody for the skill efficiency bonus. Get Serrated Rex Rings on everyone for skill efficiency bonus. Maxing the stats out with Turbo. That's not a bad idea. Definitely though, do you have the prayer? Hold on. Let me sidetrack here. Do you have the prayer? You do not have the prayer. Okay. If you can, get tissue as best as you can. Get tissue because you're going to be able to get more flurbos and dungeon credits. So this double pass use is, I mean, it's whatever. The best piece of advice I can say is use this prayer on your weekly happy hour dungeon run, because you're gonna blow through 40 of your fucking passes, but you're gonna get so many flurbos and dungeon credits. So definitely do that if you're hurting on credits. But yeah, I would recommend picking up Serrated Rex Rings for everybody. Tenacity Rings not bad, but early on you want Serrated Rex Rings. You want to really maximize your skill efficiency. Gear-wise, as a baseline, I'd say push or get Void Tools on everyone. Yeah, and I mean that by, say for example, like, yeah, here's a case in point. So your Arcane Cultist is really, really bad at catching. You only have 40 tickets though. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. But say for example, like right here, your Arcane Cultist is really, really bad at catching, is only running a reinforced net. You need to push all of your people's stats out to the point where they can equip Void. Every single tool should be Void. That's a really good early baseline to help push it out. I love to see that you have upgraded your skulls. The only point of contention that I see right now for you is horn skulls are low-key dog shit. Wax skulls and horn skulls and ceramic skulls are low-key dog shit. They're not bad to start, but you want to get the fuck off of these ASAP. Like, genuinely get the fuck off of these ASAP. So, try to get off of horn, keep pushing up as best you can. Keep up with your skulls. Skulls, traps, and splicers are always the big thing. I see you're working towards tier 2, which is great. Silk skin traps are not too bad, but definitely want to push to at least nature traps. Nature traps are going to give you a lot more bang for your buck in the long run, comparatively speaking. So I want you to do the big 3, which is your traps, your splicers, and your skulls, okay? The rest of this is fine for the time being because you're still kind of solidifying what you're working on. Same with your keychains. I mean, even just sticking something in there is fine. Golden food's not too bad. Definitely if you get your hands on some cheese. Yeah, golden cheese. Try to get as much golden cheese as you can and make sure you spread that onto your account because you want to make sure that when you're claiming AFK, it's pushing really, really heavily in your shrines. Shrines are really, 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 really nice, okay? So definitely want to invest in that. I can definitely see the neglected stepchildren from your account standards, so. Moving on to account proper. You are onyxing. You are onyxing. That is fantastic. The only thing of note I will say is keep working on onyxing your statues. Keep working on that. Keep pushing that out. Yeah, case in point, even filling this with more POP Obols is great. Love to see that you have taken advantage of some of these. That's fantastic. But, yeah. Alright, constellations-wise. Fairly easy freebie to grab. You've already done this. You just need to claim it once with the other 2 characters. This is easy to grab. This is easy to grab. This is easy to grab. This is really damage dependent, but it's easy to grab. So definitely finish up on your constellation freebies. You really want to push out your star signs. Because where are you at here? Okay, so you've pushed up to at least Seraphim. Yeah, you really want to get these bonuses cooking as best as you can. I mean, bonuses from golden food, damage, OG chance for farming, all the fucking farming bonuses. Jade multiplier, drop rate, multi-kill per tier. And then, obviously, if you can, Seraph Cosmos is just nasty as fuck. So, I want you to work on your Constellation freebies. Let's take a look at your vaults. Gotta finish this out, gotta finish this out, and finish this out. So, I know it costs a lot, don't get me wrong. I know it costs a lot of money, but you do want to finish out your vault, so. Finish your investments into vault, because once it's done, it's done. And yeah, arguably, it's like, oh, but what about Dream Nightmare and Tome and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, don't worry about that. The infinites are, like, so ridiculously irrelevant at the early game, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. On to class specifics. Apocalypse is wise. Are you running 2? You're not. You're running singles, which is good. Yeah, there's a 4th infinite in Class XP. After the review, Squanchy. After the review. Okay. Yeah, it's about what I expected. So, I want you to do your Zows, Chows, Super Chows, and Wows on your Deathbringer 4 bonuses. And given that I saw what your Death Note's at, congratulations, you're going to be double dipping on this. So, your DB is going to be going for Eclipse Sculling as well as going for these bonuses as well. Because, so, what these are is, these are, and I'll show you here on your character for your talents so you can see. Talents. I'll go here. So starting off, not you, this. So this is a Chow, okay? This is your baseline. This is a Chow. So, well, technically Zao is back here, but so this is a Zao. So this is the first one. 7% damage for every monster you kill over 100,000 times, okay? Next is Chow and then Super Chow when you have the upgrade for VMAN. So when your VMAN has enough points into this, into your enhancement eclipse, you'll unlock Super Chowing, but it's tied to the same thing. So cooking speed and efficiency, huge, and you get cooking speed on your Super Chows, very, very important. What's really, really nice is in Deathbringer, okay? This is your Wows. Percent golden food effect for every monster you kill 1 billion times. Golden food is fucking king. Golden food is king. So, on top of your investments on your beanstalk and having your golden food equipped, this is a fantastic bonus. Now, this is why I recommend doing your Eclipse Sculling, okay? Because you have to get 1 billion kills anyway for Apocalypse WoW. So you just sick your DB, use Time Candy, or just AFK it, whatever's easiest, whatever works, and make him crack out these kills, okay? It is super, super critical that you do so. Back to class specifics, Grimoire. Let's see. So you're at 900. You're at about... Okay. So you're at eliminations, which is good. Eliminations, really, really good. Superior crop research is great when you start really juicing with your farming. Major experience is fantastic. Supreme Head Chef is a must-have, so definitely keep investing in your DB. Absolutely. What about your Windwalker? What you been doing on that? Okay, World 2. No. You've just missed a couple. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, late World 2. And you haven't done a single medal. Okay. But you do have medals unlocked, which is a good thing. So you need to farm out your medal on your Windwalker. Your medals on your Windwalker, and go back, and kill your remaining World 2 bombs. Yeah, medals. Fucking huge. Fucking huge. For the bonuses that they give. It is so disgusting. 2% damage and accuracy per medal is massive. Massive, massive, massive. Don't neglect it. Just looking at it, I feel like I have much bigger fish to fry than master classes. Oh, for sure. Let me take a look at your Arcane Cultist. I don't expect much from it, just because Arcane Cultist is still fresh for a lot of folks. Yeah, this is fine. It's not a huge focus of contention here. All right. The only tip I have to say for your alchemy, your anvil, is making sure you're claiming your shit. As it's sitting here full, you're gaining nothing. You're not gaining experience. You're not gaining materials. It is sitting here full and at cap. Make sure you're claiming your materials. This is a perpetual materials printer. You just need to be actually claiming the materials. So I want you to make sure to keep claiming your anvil. All right, forge. Okay, you're smelting away. Just make sure you're keeping top up. Upgrades. Love to see it done. Bribes, probably World 6 locked. Yep. Stamps. Stamps. Okay, okay, hold on. Just hold on. I better not see that that's up to over 50. It is. You could get it right now on multiple characters. Oh my god. Okay, so you are missing out on one of the best stamps in the game, the multi-tool stamp, which grants all skill efficiency. All you have to do is be divinity level 50. You're also missing a few stamps as well. It's not as big of a deal. You do have the critical ones minus fucking mason jar. Which, yeah. Okay, so you're missing a couple of the big boys here. So, 2 grand. All right. So if you didn't know, in Toolbox, if you're like, well, how do I get XYZ stamp? You click on the stamp. It takes you to the wiki. You go, oh, the source is this dipshit here. You go here. Boom. Oh, I get the stamp, the multi-tool stamp at 50 divinity from this asshole. So that you want to do this for any of your missing stamps, okay? Because you're missing one of the greatest of all time. Mason jar is massive. That's free carry capacity for all of them. You're also missing these two, but I doubt you're anywhere near 15, so that's no big fucking deal. So stamps are just unobtainable, though. Yeah, and it'll tell you. If they're saying they're unobtainable, they're unobtainable. But the ones you're missing is Mason jar stamp, stat stamp, these guys here, and then these 4 down here. But like overall, you do have a majority of the stamps. You're just still missing a few. Because it looks like you do have exalted stamps. When you get your exalted stamps, I would recommend Matty Bag, because you've already used it on Crystalline, which is great. Matty Bag, great fucking stamp, absolutely. Or multi-tool stamp. Both are good options. For you, though, I want you to do 2 things. Unlock your remaining stamps, and I want you to push your stamp total to 10k. That's right. So you're at 2.2k now? Great. I want you to push it to 10k. Oh, apologies, 1 second. The wife is calling. I'm pausing the recording. 1 minute. But yeah, I want you to push your stamp total to 10k for sure. Owl, beautiful. You've done your clicker. Love to see it. Top-notch points for that. Bubbles-wise, how we looking? Oh, for why Owl's good? Take less time to say. But, oh, 10 stamps? 10k stamps? So, here's the thing. You want to push stamps up because of this chance here. If you want to get gilded stamps, right now you're only at 22%. You push it to 10k, you're guaranteed a gilded stamp every day. So you want to take advantage of it because eventually it will get to a point where you're not going to be able to upgrade a single fucking stamp without high gilded stamp or without a gilded stamp and high hydrogen bonuses. So stamps at a high level are a basic requirement to have gilded and high hydrogen bonuses. As it sits right now, it's not a big deal that that's your goal. I say 10K is a baseline because, one, it requires you to put enough investment in your core stamps that like you really can't neglect one or the other. Two, you're going to get benefits from, say, your golden foods, your boost effect, your carry capacity, hell, even like simple shit like card drop rate, which is going to be massive. This is severely underleveled. Yeah, right now you have 8 million in storage. You have 8 million in storage, and you could bump this up a ridiculous level count. So definitely want to work on this. Not far enough in Rift, I'm sure, but that's what I'm saying. By the time that Rift gets pushed out, like, and they have that, then they're golden. That's what I'm saying. It's not a requirement now. It's not a requirement now. Bubbles wise, though, just kind of doubling back on alchemy here. Okay, you are working on this. Love to see it. Yeah, overall, yeah, not too shabby for a newer account. You're obviously missing some. So top of the list here, unlock your remaining alchemy bubbles. And then what are we working on for this? So what's baseline 70 looking like at the moment? Pretty fresh, but still very doable. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is fairly close to threshold and doesn't require as much investment. So for you, I want you to push your stamp efficiency. I know, it's an overarching goal, Roy. It's an overarching goal, Roy. It's goals to work towards. So that's the whole point of the list, is like, here's these tasks, tackle them in the order you think you can handle. You know, the ones that you're like, okay, you know, I'm going to work on this today. I'm going to work on that today. Not like, hey, you need to do it like that. 99% bubbles. Yeah, Because if you want me to get nitpicky, I will fucking nitpick the shit out of your account, Roy. Anyway. But, yeah, Springtrap, honest to God. Yeah, so set your threshold to 70%. And use this to kind of calculate where you're at. So case in point, looking at your passive bubble multipliers here. So as it sits, you're at 142 levels. You're at 74%. Great, you're over. This is saying right here, you're at 88. You need to be at 117 to push to 70%. I want you to do this on the first 4 pages. Don't worry about these last 2. These last 2 are just well out of your range for the moment. Okay? If you can push it to the first 4 pages, that's fantastic. It's going to make a huge difference for your account. Okay? Push your efficiency to 70% on the first 4 pages of on the cauldrons. Okay, you are working on it. Make sure you're really investing into this. Make sure 100% you're really investing into this for sure. Okay, you are buying upgrades there. Yeah, you don't have Talking Mercury on Yacht, but you have all this. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Jesus. What to focus on? So you are pushing to 12, which is great. Just learned the vial trick today. Oh, thank God. Okay, if you were doing this manually, God help you. But yeah, definitely want to, and this is more of an overarching note. Unlock your remaining vials till today. Yeah. But you are working on them pushing this up. I love to see this progress. Chopping efficiency, catching efficiency, mining. Beautiful. The other 2 I'd say that are going to give you the most bang for your buck. Dye your drink for more money drop. Going to help with your stamps. Going to help with your vault investment. Very key. And skinny zero count. This is really going to help when you're working towards your onyxing. Taking advantage of getting double points for statue depositing on top of your bonus from alchemy for the level reset. So yeah, there's some really good bonuses in here for sure. So definitely just keep pushing it out, keep working on it. That's all I can really say to that, because you're still working on it fresh. But I'd love to see this amount of progress on your account so far. Love to see it. Please don't tell me you're doing sigils. No, okay. Just don't do sigils. Don't do sigils. You do not do sigils. You don't do sigils until you finish this. I took them off them. Thank God. Yeah, without Willow Sippy and without some investment in your turtle vial, sigils is ripping teeth. No, bad. Bad. But once you do work on your sigils, your focus is Peapod. You get this up ASAP, because... Yeah. Yeah. Streaming has helped my account a lot. I started like 3 days ago. Even then, it's still ripping teeth. It's ripping teeth, but they give you Vicodin. Okay, you've done the proper thing. Unlike some people who don't buy Rando Island, but buy Fractal, you know who you are. Kilroy. Okay, you are doing some kills in your Kilroy, but you're very fresh in it. That's fine. Yeah, for now, you probably don't have faster respawn unlocked. Yeah, don't put any more here into the talent drops for the time being. You just want to sync time or bonus skulls for the moment, but time is a good early one. Yeah, no more talent points. You're done. You're done right now. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You probably don't have respawn unlocked, like I said, Roy. So that's probably why there's no investment here. You don't have permanence, but yeah, you have been working on it. So just make sure to do your Kilroy. Make sure to be doing your Kilroy. If you guys ready, yeah. So that for the time being, then just sync it into time. Sync it to time, and then faster respawn. Get this to 40 as soon as you can. Yeah, push this into 40. Okay. Kangaroo, how are we looking on bonuses? You like your clickers, so 6 is great. That's beautiful. Prince-wise, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. That looks like that could use a reprint for sure. Yeah, don't do this. Yeah, it looks like you could absolutely reprint your, yeah, you can absolutely reprint your caps. Stick with chopping on this. So, any monster prints is going to be done by a VMAN on a speed run. That's the best way to do it. And since you're not even getting full bonus, because like I said, you don't have Royal Sampler equipped, so you're not getting a full 90%. So, Royal Sampler, VMAN speed run, take your prints there. Yeah, after you kill your bosses for your boss multi. This is fine because Windwalker sucks mad ass. It's shit at prints. Yeah, any monster prints is going to be here for sure. Other than that, wait a fucking minute. Why is there fish here? Yeah, no. Okay, so not normal. Yeah, during a speed run. Yeah, well, the multi-kill time's that. So I'll show you here. So we go to your V-Man. We go here. This is why. So once you've killed a boss or two and you're getting the benefit from this, absolutely, okay. Last relived lab for 1.5 months. Oh boy. Yeah, that makes sense. Show void radius. Yeah, so you'd basically be doing bossing vein, getting a couple of boss kills, pop void radius, and then take a print. That would be what you would be ideally doing to really maximize your printage. Let's see. Back to printing. Okay, so no fish. Bad. Siege breakers might be fucking like pirates, but they're dog shit at fishing. Any fishing you want to have done will be done on your Deathbringer. Any mining you want to have done will be done on your Divine Knight, which you have right here. And you do have some mining going on. So just kind of swap those around. Other than that, that's the only real complaints I could see. And actually, like, you know, redoing your prints. So definitely reprint all your prints and sort out print priorities. Okay, refinery-wise. Yeah, I could definitely see your salt locked pretty hard. Have you been introduced to the guide sheet? Have you been introduced to the ratio sheet for this, for salts yet, Springtrap? I hope chat has told you where it is. Please tell me they've told you where it is. Are they in chat? Okay, I'll show you. No link though? Alright. Okay, don't worry about my DMs. Just disregard my DMs for half a second. So if you go in my Discord, and you can find these images on the internet. You don't have to be in mine, but this is just more to show off. In our vault library, we have a lovely little sheet right here. Images needed for refinery infinites. Yeah, you can find it anywhere. It's not just mine. Multiple Discords have it. So this is the sheet you would be referencing to say, okay, I need to have 5 red, 3 orange, 1 blue to have infinite, so on and so forth. So where are you at right now? Let's see. So you're 6. You're not even on the sheet. You're on the extended sheet. Oh boy. Yeah, you're in between sheets. So you would most likely be on here. So bumping this to 7. So for this, you would need 12 in purple, 21 in dioxide. You're over on this, which... Oh, jeez. Okay. If you're over on this, then that means you bump it here. So you're at 9, 16, 28, 19, and 33. The real kicker is with like greens and reds, you just never auto-refine them. You can push these levels ad infinitum. There's no reason not to. So just push those 2 ad infinitum. Don't worry about the scaling. These are the ones you really need to pay attention to for scaling. What salt order should you rank up when you're moving to the next level of salts? Just follow the ratio sheet, because sometimes it changes, sometimes it doesn't. Hey, Demon. Yeah. So, Gashi, if your goal is to like work on your salts in general, take a look at the reference docs and say, okay, if my goal is to do this, and I want to have a decent amount of salts, these are the ratios I'm going to need. In terms of prioritization, it's usually top-down, because you already know, if you have enough prints, you already know you're going to be running through explosive salts constantly, and then, okay, my explosive salts will cut up, I'm going to spontaneity salt. Fucking can't speak. Whatever, fucking blue salts. Same with greens, purples, and so on and so forth. It's going to be a trickle down, because you're infinitely refining these, but you're going to gradually trickle down your rank usage, okay? So, note here, unsalt lock yourself using the reference sheet. But yeah, again, my Discord is not the only place that hosts this document. You can literally Google refinery chart and it'll pop up. I just put this in here for people who are like, hey, I want a quick reference, and they're in the Discord, boom. All you have to do is be a member of our Discord, select that you're interested in the IdleOn content when you first get in, like literally just have the IdleOn role, and you'll have access to the library. And we also have other resources in there that can help you out. So top of the stuff, we've got a bunch of different charts, things for DB bones, Windwalker guides, abomination lists if you need them, a link to the weekly boss rotation, the auto reviewer tool and how to use it, stuff like that. So anyway, let's move on. Atom Collider, yeah, you've touched a little bit, that's okay. Equinox, you are working on. Do not put anything in the lab fuse. Do not put anything in the lab fuse when you unlock it. Other than that, your only investment right now is going to be liquid investment. Well, Shades of K, actually. Get Shades of K done on your next level, which you're nearly there. In 6 minutes, you'll have it. So get this last one done for your Kilroy. But then after that, everything in the liquid investment. You want to max this out as soon as you can. Shades of K isn't needed. It's a one and done. It may as well get it cracked out. Because at 200 tentacule, it's not going to be optimized anyway. The benefit is they've already got liquid investment going. They may as well just crack it, and then that's the one and done. You know what I mean? It'd be different if I said, hey, invest in the Sims, comparative to this. Is max priority? Even then, like, other factors are going to come to mind. If you're looking for, like, doing the Boobo build, you're going to need to have decent gear, kill rate, amongst other things. That's my opinion. Challenges-wise, this is a bit of annoying, but you can do it. This is fairly easy. Oh, you're done. You can do this now. You finished this, so you can do that. You can redeem this now. You're 35 levels off from this. Yeah, I'm like, Roy, you're missing the point here. They don't have respawn unlocked, so this is to help with their Kilroy. So it's either liquid investment or fuck Kilroy, where Kilroy can get you a lot more. You know what I mean? For the early game. Like, I'm not understanding your logic on that argument. Anyway. On to buildings. Yeah, but they don't have the upgrade is what I'm saying. They don't have respawn yet. Yeah. Okay, so you are focusing on the important ones. You're doing Cost Crunch, you're doing Death Note, love to see it. You're working on your towers, good. Shrines you do have out, love to see it. The big backbone of tower defense down the line is going to be a Party Starter, Kraken Cosplayer, Poisonic Elder build. So these are going to be your big three. So just definitely keep pushing their levels up. Boulder Roller is good for early game stuff. Fireballs, whatever. Pulses, whatever. You're not really going to be using them much. It's really going to come down to Party Starter, Kraken Cosplayer, Poisonic Elder, and eventually Stormcaller for some of the long-term runs. So honestly, I'd pivot off of this construction, but I'd love to see you working on Death Note Cost Cruncher. So let's see. Refocus your construction. All right, Death Note. Yeah. So like I said earlier, you're going to be doing your Eclipse Skulls. You do have it unlocked, but are you familiar with Eclipse Skulls? Perfect. So, want to crack this out. I'd say for you, I'd say a good starter goal, because it's just going to gradually pick up as you get more and more damage. Yeah, you can arguably do what Roy says. It really comes down to how you want to tackle it. What you can do is you push all the skulls to lava rank, so you get the most multi-kill bonus from it. And then you push them to Eclipse Skulls. It really comes down to how you want to tackle it. Personally, if you prefer like the hands-off kind of lazy man's method, AFK and forget, AFK and forget, AFK and forget, or time candy them out, just run around with your DB, whack, 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 whack. Call it done. That's just me. Definitely, but for you, I want you to Eclipse Skull Worlds 1 through 4. Worlds 1 through 4. Once you've done that, make your way to World 5, finish that up. Don't worry about Eclipse Skulling this for quite a while. Totems. Yeah, you still haven't unlocked it, and you're just getting started. The only thing I could say is just make sure you're doing your TD, for sure. Keep pushing these waves out. Like, you're going to be hurting on souls for quite a while. You're really going to be hurting on souls for quite a while. So definitely want to remember to keep doing your totems. Another thing, don't use Siphon. Don't use Siphon, spend it individually, okay? I know Siphon seems like a great usage. Don't do it. Just spend it individually. You'll be fine. So, do your tower defense in due time. I'm doing it individually? Good. Good. Get into the habit of that. Prayers-wise, the really best early game prayer I can recommend. Heavily invest in Skilled Dimwit, which you are. You're up to 39. Love to see it. Eventually, when you can and you unlock this, get Zorg Rush equipped on everybody. That free AFK gain rate is chunky. Is absolutely chunky. Those are some really good early game ones, okay? And like I said, if you can get tissue for when you're doing your dungeon runs, benefit in the long run, you're going to get more credits and Thorbos from it. So your prayers are looking fine here. Just focus on investing what you already are. Traps-wise... I mean... if it works for you, I guess early game critters just suck. Yeah, early game critters really just suck. But this is fine. The best thing I can say, and this works in conjunction with upgrading your traps, is get them on nature traps for sure. Like, you really want to upgrade your traps. You really want to get your critters going. Make Turtle Vial the next one you go for. Yeah, that's true with the changes that Turtles unlock for everybody. Yeah, Turtle Vial is massive, so you got the critters, give it a go. If you can get Turtle Vial going, aces. But on the Salt Lick, yeah, multi-kill rate per world's missing here. Tax books, max level in your talent books. Points for tower defense, movement speed. Liquid rate. I mean, there's so much good investment here, so definitely want to keep investing into your Salt Lick. What's the backlog queue for the reviews right now? In our Discord, there's a few people, but if you're here, then you get priority. So we only go down the top of the list if nobody's here for the rest of the review. So if you stick around, and we keep going through account reviews, yeah, you'll probably get yours done. All right, armor smithy. Yeah, you're working on it. You haven't unlocked. I mean, dementia set. Boom. There's 50% more critters and souls right there. You're missing on a set. E-font set for drop rate. Shizor for skill XP. So yeah, there's good bonuses here. Not a point of like hyper focus for right now. Definitely crack them out when you can. Like there's some really good early bonuses you can grab. So work on armor, smithy, bonuses. Bonuses. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Can't spell it apparently. Alright, on to World 4. Let's look at your cooking. Okay. Oh, my sweet prodigal child. You are one little wonder. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a one little wonder in our mix. Another one little wonder. Okay. So, what I mean by that is all your meals are at a point where they can be upgraded for just one ladle. Okay? So, it looks like 40 is a baseline. Their cap? No, they're not. The cap is 50, Roy. I can count, dog. So, in terms of... Yeah, fucking apparently you can't. My man can't read. Can't read the numbers. Just unlock that? Okay. So, big focuses when it comes to meals. Meal cooking speed. Where the hell is it? Cooking speed per kitchen, which you have maxed. Love to see. But yeah, meal cooking speed, then skill efficiency. Definitely worth your time to run some ladles. So, hell, stick your DB in there for... Oh, just turkey? Yeah, like, you know, yeah. So, definitely stick your DB in there for... Hell, even like 3 to 4 hours. You know what I mean? You're going to be juiced. You're going to have enough ladles to crack all of it. Like, you can blow through these so ridiculously fast. They double diamond chef? Oh, pfft. I mean, even then, 5 ladles here for that 4 hours. Even with chef doubling, it's still there. But yeah, definitely want to work on your cooking. Breeding, how are we looking on the super baseline? Yeah, this seems about right. Your breedability is probably minimal as well. Yeah, nothing in World 4. You definitely want to be unlocking more pets in here as well when you can. Just because you're missing out on free damage from lab connection. What about arena? Oh yeah, you need to push out your arena too. Missing out on damage, multi, and monster cash, so... push to 200 in your breeding. Just broke it today. Fucking mint. Love to see progress. It froze on like 130. Did you have high performance on? Because that's really the only way you're going to survive the higher rounds. Yeah, it's a shit show. I've seen plenty of people white screen from it. Just try your best. This is looking just fine. But yeah, the reason I say... pushing out your breedability is because you're missing out on total damage from Animal Farm. Yeah, no, like, they white screened. Right. Kind of thing. Rift, definitely want to push out for sure. Yeah, you don't have Vial Mastery or Stamp Mastery, but you're close. Yeah, you're close. You're within the realm of possibility for it. Eldritch Artifact is good as well for sailing. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Chopping Mastery's fine, or Skilling Mastery's fine. The only thing I could say in terms of Skilling Mastery is push your total fishing level to 300, because you want to get the ability to get all fishing cards are now passive. Other than that, you're fine. Catching's done, trapping's done, worship's done, chopping and mining are done. Good in that regard. But yeah, definitely want to push out to Vial Mastery to get all those nice bonuses, pushing up to 13th level. So definitely want to push out your Rift. Push out your Rift to get Vial Mastery. Tome, I'm just curious. Top 50%. Okay. More trophies. Spike rats, turns at 2. Okay, okay. Anyway, not a metric. Sailing you're working on. So the big important ones in sailing. Big important ones. We have one of them. Frost Relic for the efficiency. Fury Relic for the max talent book. Trilobite Rock for the multi-kill per damage tier. Beautiful upgrades. Don't worry about these last ones. These are a pain in the ass. You're going to get these way down the line on your sailing. But Fury Relic 100%. 100%. Heavily investing into that. Same with your Frost Relic. Trilogon's looking good on Turkey Zone as well. Like, yeah, overall, I mean, you're doing early sailing. That's good. So, just keep up with your sailing is all I can say. Divinity-wise, you're missing 3 gods. And you have a Doot. Okay. So, top of the list here for Divinity. Unlock your remaining gods. And level your gods. You really want to get the most bang for your buck out of your Divinity. Again, scaled skill efficiency. It's like there's so many bonuses that will help you in the long run, especially with shit like sailing. Hell, total damage, sailing speed. So 1, get your last 3 gods unlocked. 2, put some levels in here, finish these up. I was gifted to do. Nice. Your game's gotten a lot easier now. Gaming's whatever. Yeah, gaming's whatever. Just keep up with it. It's not really a metric I care about. You're at 12. Motherload super low. You want to be pushing this out to take advantage of getting opals from it. Den also incredibly low. Push this out for sure. Bravery needs AFK hours. Bell is weak. Harp is not as bad, but you're still missing a level there. Still cheap opals in your lamp. Hive, again, dirt cheap. You want to push that out. Grotto, you're working on. Love to see. Justice needs AFK time. Jars. Looks like you just got started on that. Okay. Events on Hive, good. And same with Evertree. Yeah, you want to be pushing out your skills. You really want to juice the amount of opals you can get. Engineering-wise, yeah, you're missing a lot here as well. Let me think here. Wisdom and Gambit are good, but the time it takes is insane. Beautiful, love to see that. That needs another level, but that's good. Measurements, you're working on. Okay, and study, you are just getting off the ground. Yeah, the big thing I could say with study, like one of the best upgrades you can absolutely get in here is Bell. Pushing Bell out is massive. Bell is absolutely massive. But yeah, get 1 level and everything just to have for the sake of it unlocked. Yeah, I will, Zeno. You have a good night, my friend. But yeah, absolutely. Like, Bell is a huge focus in all. So in general, I'd say you need to invest a lot more AFK time to really benefit from things like Bravery, like Justice, things like that, because you're really leaving a lot on the table from it. But you are obviously pushing out your skilling-based nodes and things like that. So definitely want to invest more AFK time into your whole content in World 5. Slab is not really a metric at this point, but I'm just curious. Yeah, it's about what I expect. Okay, and then World 6 is probably relatively fresh for you. Yeah, super fresh. Sneaking. Okay, everybody unlocked. Piece of advice. Your golden objects don't need to be equipped. They can just sit in your inventory. So, unequip your golden shit and put it in your inventory. Give them something better. At least at minimum, you want to get everybody Silken Veil. Everybody should be running Silken Veil. Your goal is to eventually be running what's called the combo. It's the Silken Veil plus Rosary Beads because it grants multiplicative 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 stealth. Blah, can't speak. So for sure you need to fix your sneaking setup. Nice, Demon. Get a few lotuses. Yeah, I mean, rocking 2 to 4 Lotuses isn't too bad for sure, but once they get the Silken Veil combo in conjunction with the Windwalker bonuses for stealth, it doesn't matter. Like, even at high mastery, like, I barely see anybody running more than 1 or 2 nowadays. It's so, like, Windwalker broke skilling, or sneaking scaling. And then they did mention you're working on summoning. Looking good. You put a little bit in Endless too. Okay. And Beanstalk is still rudimentary. You're nowhere close to having to worry about this. You've got some, for sure. I mean, you could farm out the Golden Grilled Cheese and the Golden Sandwiches, but it's not a huge metric here, and you don't have Emperor unlocked. We're going to take a last look at your cards, but it's not going to be a huge focus. Yeah, your skilling cards definitely need some love, that's for sure. Yeah, your baseline skilling cards need a lot of love. Yeah, a lot of love. You're leaving a lot on the table here. So I want you to push your skilling cards to 4-star. Don't worry about the World 5 shit right now. If you can, get some God Shard cards, not a huge necessity. I mean, it's just really good for the Forge Speed and Cap. But don't worry about, like, the World 6 collectibles. The rest of the stuff you can time candy out and definitely should do so. But overall, I think you've got a massive list to work on, functionally speaking. Now, that being said, Springtrap, any other questions, comments, concerns from me you'd like me to dive into before I wrap up this account review? I don't think so? Okay. That being said, folks, I've been Will. This has been another IdleOn account review. If you'd like an account review yourself, you know what to do. You've seen the start of the video. Until next time, folks, we will see you in the next IdleOn account review. Have a good one, everybody, and stay safe out there.